Y'all ready for this? We got Nayib Bukele, the Salvadoran pitbull, squaring off against Claudia Sheinbaum, Mexico's puppet president, dancing on strings for the narcos. Cabrons, this ain't gonna be pretty. Let's get it poppin'. Round 1. Bukele steps up. Oh, Nayib Bukele, you slick-haired, shades-wearing badass. You out here cleaning up El Salvador like it's a dirty kitchen after a cartel cookout. You took a country that was a murder capital, where gangs were running shit like they owned the deed, and you turned it into Disneyland for Law Aberdeen folks. Homicides dropped faster than a narc's alibi in court. You said, I ain't negotiatin' with no criminals. And meant it. Locked 'em up, threw away the key, and told the UN to kiss your Salvadoran ass. Prefiro las críticas de ONGs que los entierros de salvadorinos. That's a mic drop, cabron. You got the whole continent whisperin' your name like you're the second comin' of Tony Montana, but for justice. Meanwhile, Claudia over here, sittin' in Mexico City, playin' patty cake with the cartels. Oh, you talk a big game, senora. Abrazos, no balazos. Yeah, you huggin' narcos so tight, you got their coke dust on your blazer. Mexico's bleedin' out, 33,000 murders in 21, 36,000 in 22, and you out here preachin' justicia social, like it's gonna stop a decapitation in Michoacan. You're the president of Silencio, Mija. Your whole administration's quieter than a church mouse when the cartels roll through. Bukele's out here buildin' peace with a sledgehammer, and you're knit-tin a blanket of excuses. Round 2. Claudia tries to clap back. Oh, Claudia, you gonna step up? No voy a entrar en debate con Bukele. Girl, you ain't debatin', 'cause you got nothin' to say. You're dodgin' harder than a sicario at a checkpoint. Respeto para Mexico, you say? Respect. Where's the respect for the families buryin' their kids in Guanajuato? Where's the respect for the shopkeepers payin' cobro de piso to keep their heads attached? You're out here actin' like a substitute teacher who don't know the class is runnin' wild. Mexico is different, you say? Yeah, it's different, 'cause you let the cartels write the script. You're the president, or you just holdin' the seat warm for the next capo. Bukele's out here sayin', the state is stronger than any criminal organization. And he proved it. El Salvador went from most dangerous to safest in the hemisphere, while you're still countin' bodies like it's a math problem you can't solve. You talkin' about fraternal Mexico? Fraternal? The only fraternity in Mexico is the Sinaloa cartel, and there hasn't the whole damn country. Bukele's got his foot on the neck of crime, and you're out here giving it a back massage. Round 3. Bukele drops the hammer. Nayib, you ruthless hijo de puta. You out here spittin' truth so hot it's burnin' holes in the border. Why do you want us to die? Why do you want Salvadoran blood? You asked. And Mexico felt that shit in their bones. You didn't say Mexico. But cabron, you didn't have to. Everybody knows who's shakin' hands with narcos. You got Mexicans on X screamin', we need a Bukele. 'Cause you're out here doin' what Claudia won't, taking the fight to the streets. You built mega prisons for gangbangers, while Claudia's buildin' bridges to nowhere with her hugs not bullets bullshit. You said, the rights of the honest come first. And the crowd went wild. Meanwhile, Claudia's out here defendin' the rights of Ovidio Guzman's cousins. You know why the US don't got cartels controlin' South Dakota? 'Cause they don't play that shit. But in Mexico, cartels got more real estate than Walmart. Sinaloa, Jalisco, Michoacan, they're runnin' whole states while Claudia's writin' love letters to social justice. Bukele, you got the huevos to say, no intocables. Claudia's got a list of untouchables longer than a narco's rap sheet. Round 4. Claudia's final flop. Claudia, you're out here looking like a deer in headlights. You inherited AMLO's playbook, and it's got one page, do nothing. You're the puppet president, Mija, dancing to the tune of whoever's got the most guns. Bukele's out here dropping bodies of crime stats. You're dropping the ball. Mexicans are begging for a leader with a spine, and you're out here with a yoga mat, talking about peace and love. Peace. Tell that to the families in Juarez dodging bullets. Love. Tell that to the kids getting extorted for their lunch money. You said, Mexico's different. Damn right it's different. It's a war zone where the government's playin' Switzerland. Bukele's out here winning wars, and you're losing the plot. You're so scared of the cartels, you're whisperin' their names like they're Voldemort. Cartel de Sinaloa, Cabrona. Say it. Bukele's got his whole country chantin' his name, while you're hidin' behind Respeto like it's a bulletproof vest. The final verdict. Listen up, cabrons. Bukele's out here runnin' El Salvador like a boss, turnin' a bloodbath into a safe haven. Claudia. She's running Mexico like a daycare for narcos. Bukele's got the whole world watchin', sayin', damn, that's how you do it. Claudia's got the world watchin' Mexico bleed, sayin', when y'all gonna do somethin'? Nayib's slingin' truth like a machete, cuttin' through the bullshit. Claudia's slingin' excuses like a street vendor. One's a leader, the other's a letdown. Punto final, cabrons. Bukele's roastin' you without sayin' your name, and you're too scared to even clap back. Mexico deserves better, and Bukele's the mirror showin' you how bad you're fucking up. Mic drop.